Welcome back. But before we start this video, I want to do a quick mini project. This will be installing and putting together Tractor-fab's farmall front wheel kit, I guess, the front wheel kit. And if you're not interested in watching this, you can skip ahead to the time right flashed on your screen now and go watch the rest of the video. But for now, we're going to get right into it. So farmall, or Tractor-fab, makes these farmall front weights. And you can see here that before, a farmall's front wheel just looks like this. Nothing too special. But these are going to detail those up and make them nice and pretty. So there's two sets right here. So what we're going to do first is just cut them apart. For this job, I just have some cutters here. They're actually made for plastic, but I didn't know that, and I already cut them with wires, so they're already kind of busted. So what you have is you have your outer piece, middle piece, inner piece. So we're going to cut all those out like so. Now after you cut your pieces out, if for some reason you couldn't get them flush, and it's kind of hard to see, but you might end up with something, a little hangnail, if you would say. You can just get some sandpaper and sand that off. With all the pieces cut out, we're going to start gluing and painting. These outside rings are actually going to stay silver, and they're close enough. I'll have to do some weathering on them later anyways, so what we're going to do is put them to the side. The rest we're going to glue together and then paint red. So I have just some cheap liquid super glue that I actually keep sealed with a toothpick, which actually works. But what we're going to do is pull the toothpick out, and what I'm going to do is just dip a piece of super glue right on to these bigger pieces, and then I'm going to take my tweezers and then put the little piece right on top. Got the glue. I'm going to drop it. What I'm going to do real quick is find a straight pin to align everything together. What should work nice for you is if you put a little dab of super glue right on the face there and slide it up. What your ultimate goal here to do is to get the wheel on a straight pin like this, and there are different ways of securing it. We're just using the straight pin in this case as the head. I already have a different way to attach the wheels on this tractor that I'm working on. And there's a reason I'm not showing that to you now, because that's what the most of the video is going to be shown towards. But what we want to do now is just paint it. I have it on a little alligator clip, and I just get a skewer. Actually works pretty good. I put in the alligator clip like so. I then just spray paint that. I'll show you that in a minute. There she is, all painted. I'm just going to wait for that to dry. After it's all said and done, this is what your wheel looks like done afterwards. And this is what you look like before. So it really transforms it. Makes it look a whole lot more realistic. The kit comes with this fancy little wire piece that's very easily, all these pieces are very easy to lose, so just be very careful. So what I'm going to do is on the rim here, just going to take my super glue and add a couple dots around. It's not a big deal if you get it on the tires, but try not to. I just drop that right on top and try to center it as much as possible. I trimmed this straight pin off of the other piece that you can see right here. So now you just have a short little guy. What I'm going to do then is take some super glue, and on the little 3 pieces that stick out, just drop the super glue and then put the other piece right on top. And there it is. Let's jump into the rest of the video. So I personally really like the way that little project came out there, but so to get back into the main point of this video, a while ago, I guess it was over a year now, I made this nice bin wagon, and I think it just fits really nice on this old farmall. That's why it's called a good pair. So let's jump in and take a look at this bin wagon first. So this project is something I wanted to do for a while, and I took it up right around Christmas time when I first got my, I got like a Dremel flex arm, and I used it to do a lot of grinding on here, which is fun. So how this event originally started life was one like this. This is an Ertl gravity wagon, I guess you call it. I was calling it a bin wagon. Same thing. So you just have, you know, your wheels support, so you got a rim going the whole way around. This side you got your chute undetailed, and then the back just a lot of casting. I modeled it off of our real one, which is a Unverferth, which is why I painted the wheels yellow. And now these are Ertl bin wagons or gravity wagons, and they do make an Unverferth one. It just has a little Unverferth right in the front there. I didn't add that. I just didn't really see it to be necessary. So the first and biggest thing I did with these, which really made the project a project, is grinding. And you can see I have all this ground out in there where it's still in all that casting there, and I cut the wheels off. In the real one, it has a little running gear, which if you take a look at the old one, the running gear was only pretty much nothing. It's just kind of some wheels studs. So what I did was I only had balsa wood, so I made my running gear, painted it appropriate colors, and it's just basically 4 pieces. To attach the wheels, I just took a little piece of wire and then put them on. I ground the old hitch off. You can see the hitches are the same, and just glued that on. And it turned out pretty good. The other thing I did is you can see that the chutes are on different sides. That's how ours was, so that's what I did there. I took all the chute stuff off, just put a simple steering wheel for the wheel, put a new chute, and then a couple wires just for that detail. If you wanted to get into it, you could add a couple more things and make that fold, and then put something in the inside to hold it shut, which I didn't do. I found the fun in customizing farmalls a little while ago. The first one I did was in the Lost Tractors video for the 50 subscriber special, which we are almost now at 600 subscribers, so thank you for that. Anyways, so you just saw that we put those new front wheels on, which really good touch, and then so that wheel just fell off. That was one of the big things I did. I ground those off so you get a real stud. I put a PTO on the back, painted the seat, put a new steering wheel on, and I made the front a steerable axle. Now to do this, all you have to do is take a drill bit, drill up from the bottom into the top of the tractor. Do that first, then cut the bottom part off, put a straight pin in, and glue it to the top, and that spins. And I'll do a video on that sometime if you'd like. Maybe just let me know. So then the other thing I did, which is really the big part, is weathering it, which I also did with the bin wagon. I weathered it and put the white on the bin wagon and everything. So what I did was I got some weathering powders, I got some brown paint and dull coat, and that's really what made that. You can see the original tractor right here. If I just move, so that's the original tractor. It's really shiny. It's still in the packaging, but a big change, like the front wheels, like I said, are the big thing, and then the decals kind of get washed out, and then it gets that, it's really almost like an orangey look. These original ones from the 80s or 90s or whatever they were, almost orangey, and dull coat really just fixes that. The other thing is, you can see the steering wheels now, they actually do have spokes in them, but it's also filled in, so It's not really anything too great there. The only thing this duo really needs anymore is a little bit of corn to go in the gravity wagon. Although I don't have any, I don't really want to make it a mess, so I don't know if that will happen, but that's about it for this video. And you can see I did film it on this little display we have here. More videos are coming very soon to that. I know I've been saying it, it's going to happen. Springtime inspires me. And there is a video of this display, and there's a video of that other little display I made that I might do another video on, just to make it look nice in the series. So that's my little farmall M. It's actually a Super M and Unverfirth gravity wagon. And I'm Sam, and if you enjoyed what you saw here, I'd very much appreciate it if you go to my channel and check out some other videos, as well as visit the subscribe button. And that's it for me. Thanks for stopping by.